feel, like attitude, all that kind of stuff. I was very much so inspired by Hellboy and the whole Hellboy world, you know. And I think that Hellboy has some pretty decent articulation. There's definitely some areas that I wish there was a little more going on, but I think for the most part, they did a pretty good job with it, you know, especially for Hellboy. And I'm one of those people that believe like articulation should be dictated by the character, and not every single thing needs a million points of articulation. Not to say that I'm ever going to get mad at more articulation. I'm always down for more articulation. You know, that's what we all love. But at the same time, I'm not going to bash the Hellboy figure because he doesn't move like a Spider-Man
Watching
figure. You know what I'm
unparalleled
saying?
universes.
But with that said, I think they did an okay job here. There are some areas that I wish had a little bit more
Hellboy
range,
movie.
and I just wish there was a little
Firing
bit more
choice.
going on here. But again, I'm not too mad at it, and I've had a good time playing around with it. So I'm mostly happy with the articulation. But let's go ahead and take a look, starting off with the head. The head is one area that I do feel like would have benefited from some additional movement. He has like a ball peg here in the neck, and it's only one. He doesn't have like moves at the lower neck or anything. But on that ball peg, you can look side to side, get a little bit of tilting action, which is nice, and then you can look up only to about right there. So it would have been nice if he was able to look up more, and then he could look down to about right there, which isn't too bad. So yeah, the head movement is okay, but I do wish there was a little bit more going on here. Same thing could be said for the torso. Like, I like the setup here, but neither joint works all that well. He does have a diaphragm cut and a ball joint at the waist, and usually both of those, it's weird because he only pushes forward to like right there. And I know that McFarlane figures are very easy to modify, so I'll probably go in there and modify it since I'm going to paint him and all that. He does move back a good amount, so that's cool. And then we get some side to side, not a whole lot, it's kind of tight in there. He's able to rotate on the waist, which is very nice. And he can kind of rotate on the diaphragm. But yeah, I think the torso has some potential, but for whatever reason, it only moves forward to like right there. So yeah, I wish it could move forward a little bit more. And the top, the diaphragm cut is a little like it's not floppy, but when you like try to move it forward, it kind of like goes back. It's not like tight and smooth or whatever. It's a little on the loose side. But yeah, anyway, pretty
Start
decent
saving
stuff
on
here
your
at the
insurance
torso. There's some
today. Get your
potential,
free
so we'll
quote
see.
by calling the Hartford
Hopefully I
at
can
one
modify
800
this and
317
make it a little bit more
3167.
sturdy and give it a little bit more range. I do like the shoulders though. I will say, since the last time I looked at a McFarlane figure, it kind of improved on these shoulder joints. Like this is good, man. This is pretty clean and moves nicely. It's got that like fake butterfly type of thing, but there's some pretty good range. Like this is actually pretty awesome. I like this. I'm a fan of this shoulder setup when it works well, and I think they did a good job with it here. And then, he does that ball joint to the shoulder as well, so his arms can go all the way around. Oh, speaking of the shoulders, like, this kind of helps you get a little bit more into, like, a Nola type of position with the slouched shoulders. Not exactly, but, a little bit.